Apple is one of the most powerful tech companies on Earth. It shaped the way we talk, listen to music, and connect to the internet. But what if Apple decided that Earth was too small and set its sights on space? Would they build rockets, colonize the moon, or transform space travel into the ultimate luxury experience? Today, let's imagine a future where Apple goes cosmic. Chapter 1: Why Apple would go to space. Apple thrives on innovation, but also on status. Space is the new frontier, and companies like SpaceX and Blue Origin are already competing to dominate it. For Apple, joining the race wouldn't just be about exploration. It would be about branding the future. Imagine Apple pitching it. We didn't just put 1,000 songs in your pocket. Now we're putting the universe in your hands. Chapter 2: Apple Rockets. Apple would never settle for clunky industrial spacecraft. Their rockets would look like works of art, smooth, seamless, minimalist. Perhaps even silent launches with innovative green fuels. Inside, no tangled wires, no harsh switches. Just glass panels, glowing interfaces, and the soft chime of iOS guiding astronauts through orbit. Every control could be operated by touch, voice, or even eye movement. And of course, each rocket would sync with your iPhone. Because what's a launch without an app? Chapter 3: The Apple Experience in Space. Where NASA focuses on function, Apple focuses on experience. Astronauts wouldn't wear bulky suits. They'd wear space gear designed like fashion, slim, futuristic, and instantly iconic. Living modules wouldn't look like cold steel tubes. They'd feel like Apple stores in orbit: glass, white panels, hidden lighting, plants growing in zero-G. And communication? Forget static-filled radios. It would be FaceTime from orbit, crystal clear, backed by Apple's own satellite network. Chapter 4: Apple versus SpaceX. SpaceX wants to colonize Mars. Blue Origin dreams of giant space habitats. What would Apple's cosmic dream be? Maybe an iBase on the moon. Not a colony, but the world's first luxury space resort. Maybe iSat, a constellation of satellites to rival Starlink, but premium, polished, and locked inside Apple's ecosystem. Apple's goal wouldn't be to make space cheap. It would be to make it desirable. Owning a ticket on an Apple rocket would be like owning the first iPhone, a status symbol for the richest humans alive. Chapter 5: The Apple Ecosystem. Expanded Apple's power has always been in its ecosystem. iPhone connects to Mac, Mac connects to iCloud. Now imagine extending that into orbit. Apple Vision for training astronauts in AR before missions. Apple Music streaming from the moon, so you can listen to your playlist while looking at Earthrise. Apple Pay in space stations, because yes, even in orbit, you'll still need to pay. And the crown jewel? The iShip, a spacecraft not for scientists, but for everyday billionaires. A place where space travel isn't survival, it's style. Chapter 6: The Cost of Cosmic Apple. But here's the catch. Apple doesn't make cheap products. An iPhone costs more than many phones, and Apple fans still line up to buy it. If Apple went to space, the same pattern would follow. Tickets wouldn't be affordable. They'd be luxury. Only the ultra-rich could buy the iTravel Pass. The dream of space for everyone? That might vanish. Apple would make space travel look amazing, but not democratic. Climax. What would it mean for humanity? So, what if Apple really did go to space? We'd have the most beautiful rockets, the most stylish bases, and the smoothest technology the cosmos has ever seen. Space would no longer feel cold and distant. It would feel like an Apple store among the stars. But it would also be a reminder that space could become just another luxury market, where only the few can buy their way into the heavens. Reflection plus call to comment. So here's the big question. If Apple went to space, would they make the cosmos better or just more expensive? Would you want to fly on an Apple rocket, even if it cost more than a house? Share your thoughts in the comments.